Hello, Watem here, and welcome back to Small Higurashi When They Cry. Let us continue with Deja Vu. Yeah, I get the feeling that this has been available for a while, I just haven't seen it. So yes.
ずいぶんの久方ぶりになるね。最近はやってるのかい？あれ。
Hmm.
いえいえ、もうさっぱりです。
Don't recognize the voice.
年は取りたくないもんですな。クレイやるときは集中してやらないとダメだよ。
What is any of this about?
あんまり間を空けすぎると勘が鈍っちゃって意味ない。
To be able to unlock this, we needed to have the C113 vaccine, I think? What's this got to do with
先
anything?
生、ご紹介します。
Oh,
高野さんさです。
ah.
はじめまして。本日はお忙しい中、お時間をお割きくださいまして、ありがとうございます。
So this might also be before the death of the Koizumi sensei.
ああ、別に君のために時間を割いたわけじゃない。うまい生ウニが食わせてもらえるって話でね。ウニはいいんだよ君。ビタミン A が豊富でね。お肌に特にいいんだとか。
How nice of this congressman to go, oh, yeah, you're a person. Yeah, I wasn't actually here to meet you. I just want to eat food.
女性は大好きでしょウニ。
It is true that sea urchins are rich in vitamin A, but compared to spinach, it's not anything that's worth making a fuss about. Well, none of that matters right now. He just seemed like an unpleasant man, so I wanted to criticize him. Nope, I'm totally alright with that. These men are the directors of the Alphabet Project who control the funding for the Irie Institute. There are also people who are in the position of being able to offer their opinions to those directors. To put it in a simpler way, they are the new owners of the Irie Institute. So I'm guessing this is shortly after the death of Koizumi Sensei. Although not as much as Uncle Koizumi was, they are also leaders and influencers in various fields. I have to be very careful not to upset them. Therefore, there's no way I would have had the ability to call them in. By using the influence that the Koizumi faction once had, I finally managed to get this chance. Uncle Koizumi, who gave me his full support and made everything go my way, is not here anymore. I'm on my own from this point on, and I will open up a path. But this stage doesn't belong to me today. I can't let the people who offered me this chance lose face, so I have to wait patiently until it's my turn. My primary objective today is to explain what a prominent research subject for Hinamazawa syndrome is, and acquire an indefinite extension for our research. They only ever think about money, so they aren't even realizing the hidden potential of Hinamazawa syndrome. They don't recognize that it's worth spending a lot of money on. This is not mere research on the existence of an unknown parasite, but something that may overthrow the basic foundations of anthropology. Yeah, they're probably not going to be interested in that. I get the feeling this is going to be a failure, and so Takano's going to decide to pull off her grand project to kill everyone. A Nobel Prize wouldn't even be enough. It won't be easy trying to explain all that to men who know nothing about any of it, but I have to. That's why I spent many hours making these straightforward support documents. Sometimes we make documents confusing on purpose because we don't like dealing with uneducated people. Yep, nope, that makes perfect sense. But this time it's different. Just a reminder of Yes Minister, because, yeah. If you know Yes Minister, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know Yes Minister, you should watch it, or at least watch clips of it on YouTube. I can't look down at them. I must sincerely try to make them understand. The accessible support documents are there in a huge pile. It feels like we're wasting time eating traditional Japanese food in such a relaxed mood. I want to get to the point and explain to them in detail so they can understand. But there is a saying, luck lies in the last helping. Sure, okay. I have to be patient right now.
正直ね、これまでのアルファベットはあまり良くないと思うのです。結局こいつは未だ頭の中が時代遅れの年寄りどものね、お砂場みたいなもんだったんですな。
年寄りどもが自分のじゃない金で過去の栄光を取り戻す夢を描くお砂場です。そんな年寄りどもの妄想のために一体どれだけの公金が垂れ流されたやら。聞いた話じゃ、奥野先生あたりが検察をつっついて旧理事会を横領で追わせてるらしいですな。
年寄りたちをよいしょしてうまい汁を吸っていた連中の末路ですな。もっとも表沙汰にはできんでしょうから、別件で隕石左遷といった形になるんでしょうが、いやはや、これも戦前の亡霊をずっと野放しにしていた日本のツケですな。いやー、この野球にの汁もたまらない。
And yeah, immediately, what was it? This part, of course, none of it can be made public. Just mind, there is, again, yes, Minister. There is one specific point though where he pulls out logs saying, like, "Yes, so yeah." The civil servant basically, to hide his own mistake, like somewhat with permission from the minister in order to get what the minister wants, but he like has this document saying, yes, so for the freedom of information request, yes, so here's a document at the top saying, this is all the documents except from the ones which can't be released due to ongoing security issues, stuff like that, all sorts of and we wouldn't want to embarrass allies and release embarrassing information about them, and also the documents lost in the winter of 1963 or something. It's like, was that a particularly bad winter? Oh no, it's great winter. A whole great number of embarrassing documents went missing. But so it's like, okay, so that seems rather all-encompassing. What's left after that? 10 documents? 5? 4? 3? 2? 1? None? Exactly, Minister. It's like, yes, we're releasing all the documents except from ones which you obviously couldn't release, which in total comes to 0.
これは手厳しい。そんな中で先生にこんなお願いをするのは非常になんですが、一つお時間を頂戴できればと思いまして。
入江機関さんでしたっけ？確か長野だか岐阜の方で風土病の研究をされてるんでしたな。どういうことになってましたっけ？
理事会の決定で軍事転用研究が中止に。あと研究そのものも3年以内に段階的終了に決定しています。いえ、これは継続協議中でした。まあそのいずれにしましても数年以内に閉鎖になる予定です。
思い出した。入江機関さんは旧理事会でも評判が悪かったみたいですな。
Oh?
何しろ莫大な予算をほとんど無審査で吸い取ってましたからね。
某大先生がどういうわけか、このプロジェクトをやたら後押しされてたみたいでしてね。その絡みもあって結局誰も文句が言えずに放置されてきたってのが実際のようです。
まあでもな、もう大先生は女癖が悪かったからそれもあったのかもしれませんな。
Something about speaking ill about the dead. Is he implying that I slept with Uncle Kozumi? He's insulting both of us. But I held my anger in. I can't let myself be bothered by something like this.
それで本日は当機関の研究内容について説明させていただき、当機関に対する理事会の決定についてどうかご再考をお願いしたいと思いまして、お時間を頂戴させていただきました。本日はこのような場へご多忙な中お越しいただきましたことを深く御礼申し上げます。
ま、ただでウニが出てくるわけはないってことですな。
I explained to him how much for Hinazawa syndrome mattered, while being very careful not to go too fast. I tried to let them know that the syndrome's potential is not limited to small things like military applications, but is much more meaningful than that. It may explain ideology and religion. It may even shake the very definition of a human being. It took time to explain as slowly and clearly as possible. I'm not confident that all of it had gotten through to those boorish men, but I'm happy if they understand even just a part of it. As long as they understand how much of a magnificent discovery Hinazawa syndrome really is, they won't care. In the slightest.
ありがとう、サンサ。なるほど。
ちょっと検討したいので、サンサには一度下がってもらってよろしいですかな。
It kind of reminds me how, diseases and injuries are one of the main ways that we can determine how the brain works. Because it's kind of like in the absence, you can notice what's missing. Noticing what's damaged, you can find stuff out. And like split brain research is quite useful.
それでは失礼させていただきます。
Obviously, they can't discuss in front of me. But they can insult in front of you. Ah, goodness. I left all the documents with them. All I could do now was hope they viewed them favourably. They won't. I left the room and closed the sliding door. The room next door was a preparation room, so I was to head there. But I stopped. I shouldn't have done it, but I tried to listen in through the sliding door.
こりゃなんと言いますか。全理事の皆さんも気の毒としか言いようがありませんな。
いやー小泉先生がですね、非常に強く押されていまして。
小泉先生にはローウェル製薬日本法人の初代顧問に就任された時に一度お会いし、とても聡明な方だなという印象を強く持っていたのですが、
人間年には勝てないということですな。何事も引き際が肝心だと思い知らされますよ。
ただですね、ひなみ沢症候群という非常に珍しい病気があるのは事実でございまして、決して全てが全て妄想というわけではありませんでして。
Sounds like Nakagawa is really trying.
入江機関はすでに病気の解明と治療薬の開発に成功しているというじゃありませんか。それで十分ですよ。
現代日本にとって周辺諸国を過敏にさせる件については剣に慎むべきです。中でも軍事分野は最も敏感と言えるでしょう。
It's very easy though to just get rid of the military aspect side, because that didn't even happen really.
少なくとも数年間にわたり軍事目的の研究がされていた事実は直ちに抹消しなくてはなりません。
それは軍事研究の中止とは別に。
そうです。ひなみ沢症候群は生物兵器開発のための研究という事実は直ちに研究を中止したとしても残ります。ひなみ沢症候群を目的は何であれ、研究した事実は厳重に隠蔽されなければなりません。
And based on like the fact that it was first discovered well, like, most of the research which led to discovering it was from soldiers experiencing it. It wouldn't be too hard to explain away the military's involvement in it from it uses apart from it being used as a weapon.
できればひなみ沢症候群そのものがなくなってしまうのが好ましい。
Yeah, I mean, military researches all sorts of things. A lot of it isn't actually related to the military, really.
ですな。病気が残ればやがては関心を持つ者が現れ、せっかく埋めた穴をわざわざ掘り返す輩が現れないとも限りません。理事会の決定通り、入江機関は病気を撲滅させ次第、研究の痕跡をすべて消した上で解散させるのがいいでしょう。
But that would require getting to the point where you actually can eradicate the disease, which require a better treatment.
やはりそういう結論に行き着きますな。ノーベル賞が取れるかどうかが問題ではなく、戦後日本にとって無用な研究だということです。そもそも大昔から存在し、特に異常もなくやってこれたわけでしょ。やぶをつっつく研究なのではと当初から思っていました。
同感ですな。
Yeah, so I made it this far about issues besides all the people that died during the war with it.
ひなみ沢症候群という病気の存在自体は疑わないが、この高野という第一発見者は少々この病気を脚色しすぎですな。私も資料を読みながらユニークな発想をする人だなぁと思っておりました。第一、寄生虫で人の思想が染まるなんて聞いたことがない。
you wouldn't because it's controlling your thoughts.
いくらなんでもひどすぎる。
If we try to explain religions with this, then Buddha, Christ, all those people would be, what was it again? Queen carriers? If you tried exposing something like this, we'd be attacked by every nation on the planet. Religion's pretty scary nowadays. Really? Wasn't it probably more scary during like Crusades?
動物の脳に寄生する寄生虫がいるなら、たまには人間の脳に寄生する寄生虫がいてもいいとは思う。しかし、その寄生虫が思想や人格までもコントロールする可能性なんてのは。
Yeah. There is the issue for that. It's something which is large enough to be able to control like the full complex structure for the human brain, like even a subset, would be too large to really fit in the cavity, or at least would cause inflammation, which would then have other effects and be more noticeable.
さすがにこりゃちょっとユニークすぎます。
As I peeked in through the gap in the sliding door, I became trapped within an unbelievable sense of deja vu. This is my first time experiencing this, but it doesn't feel that way. I don't know why, but the memory is so sad and so painful. Huh? Huh? When the people stepped on the work of their father. Why? Tears? Before I realized it, I saw a very nostalgic carpeted room on the other side of the sliding door instead of a room covered in tatami mats. The room is filled with the smell of dust mixed with the smell of some evaporated medicine, but it's very soothing to me just the same. And there is my grandfather. This article that he poured his heart into was made a mockery of, yet he wasn't even allowed to cry. This isn't a delusion, because within the documents I left with those men, there are a lot of references to the article my grandfather wrote. So I'm not surprised for my grandfather to be standing right there, explaining it to them himself. Together with my tears from seeing the sight of my beloved grandfather, I watched these men insult and belittle his masterpiece. I have seen the sight before. The sight should have ended there. But why is it repeating before my eyes? I can only blankly peek through the sliding door of a strange world where reality and delusion overlap.
あのサンサもちょいとおかしいし、こんな世まいごとを信じた小泉先生もおかしいが、やはりこの第一発見者の論文が一番おかしいですな。
期待と妄想が入り混じっていて、これは論文というより創作の次元ですな。というか、これはこのままどこかの出版社に持ち込んで本にした方がウケると思いますよ。
確かに確かに。私の友人に出版社の社長をやってるのがいてね、きっと面白がって読んでくれると思いますよ。
笑い事ではありませんぞ、皆様方。
Anonymously post your research findings to... Oh, it's a bit hard to anonymously post your research findings to academic journal.
このとんでもない研究がまかり通って、巨額の予算が数年間にもわたって投じられていたのですからな。特にひどいのは、万一の場合に備えて相当危険な機材を用意しているという点です。これは絶対に国民に知られてはならないことです。
計画が存在しただけでも恐ろしいのに、終末作戦なんて緊急措置の存在を知られてしまったら、国外は愚か、国内世論も敵に回すことになるだろうね。
So to get her revenge against him, she's gonna force him to use it? Is that what her plan is?
しかも、その機材の維持費がすごいことになってるじゃないか。
そんなの本当に維持費にしてるわけないじゃないですか。そういう名目にしてトンネルしてる架空プロジェクトでしょ、どうせ。
大体何でしたっけ。少女が一人死ぬだけで村人が一斉に異常行動を起こす病気なんて、あなたどこの漫画の話ですか。
まったくまったく、こんな子供騙を鵜呑みにして巨額の予算を垂れ流すとはつくづくいかんと思いますな。こんな資料を真に受ける連中がいるというんだから、実にバカバカしいことです。
As he said that, he placed the documents down with an exaggerated gesture. Actually, I should say he slammed them down, because the papers ended up scattered all over the floor.
ですよな。あ、ちょいと失礼。お手洗いに。
One of the men stood up and stepped on the papers. They weren't the papers on the tatami mats, but the ones on the carpet. Right there, I can see my grandfather filled with heart-rending sadness. Yet, he can't let it show on his face. Grandfather's expression didn't change. Yet, it seemed distorted to me. I could see the walls of my grandfather's study crumpling and twisting behind him. I jumped into the room. I grabbed onto the man's legs. I don't hate him. No, it's not whether I hate him or not. Sure, I hate him, but that's not it. I just can't forgive the feet stepping on my grandfather's article.
踏まないで、踏まないで。おじいちゃんが頑張って書いたんだから、足で踏んだりしないで。
あ、失礼。
His feet are still stepping on the papers. I try to make them move, but they won't even budge, as though they've grown roots. So I begged as I grabbed onto his legs. I tried to pull the papers from under his feet, but I can't move his feet. I can't pull up the papers.
踏まないで、踏まないで。おじいちゃんの踏まないで。
My sobbing echoed in that silent room, just like it did back then. Aww, they leave us on that note. Oh. Notice of leave of absence. So I think that's... Oh! Okay, so that's for Raw Sea Urchin and Vitamin A. Okay, so in terms of what's left, it's going to be this, probably this, and then this, but it might also open up, this, because Teddy Bear will probably be from a part-time job, which then will unlock this, and then this, and then this. Wait. Actually, Revenge of Takano might be this one, so it might unlock then. We're only really able to get through one fragment. Not fragment, but one kind of scene today. But we were able to get through 3 last time, so that's kind of cancelled out. What? Oh, I think I pressed something. Yeah, we are getting very close. And Hanyu is here. Yay. Kichimai battle. We don't get much of Keiichi. Get maybe 2. But oh well, I suppose this will probably have Keiichi in it. Oh well, no, we'll have his dad in it. Actually, we might already be able to do this one. That might have been in here, because it does have a real estate agent talking about Maibara wanting to create, or someone wanting to create a studio, which is going to be Ichiro Maibara. However, preview of Lots for Sale sounds more like it's actually seeing it happen. Should be this one. Yay! I want more Hanyu. Hopefully we'll get some more Hanyu within the fragments. Well, we've heard Hanyu in part in Renner's once. I'm sorry. Gomenasai. I wonder. They do mention how they succeed in creating the. I think it was in the last game. I've forgotten. Sumihoroboshi maybe. Give me a second. Yeah, I think they mentioned how they had 3 different things. There's first vaccine, second vaccine, and Takano's like weapon thing. So we still haven't seen that. We still haven't seen them in sight. Like yeah, because we haven't seen the one where Minagoroshi is what I was talking about. Because yeah, we still haven't seen Tomitake-san, like the one which Tomitake-san claws his own throat out with. And I think that happens in the 4th year curse. So do they succeed in doing it after getting the sample from Satoshi? Or do they incite him to do it, or someone else to do it? Well, in any case, I hope you've all enjoyed. Let me know any feedback you have in the comments. Sorry for all the distractions partway through. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, see ya.